Hey guys, welcome to week 154 of the Super Mario World RomHack Races. This was a race that had some technical difficulties take place that made some things a little hard for me. My controller died in the middle and I had to switch over to a backup on the fly. This is an Angry Mountain, a 5 out of 10 difficulty level by Mithrillionaire. During his travels, Mario has found this huge friggin' mountain. He decides to climb it because why not? Also, the mountain is angry. So one thing I really love about this level, every single one of the thwomps that's in here has an arrow that's indicating which direction it's going to go. And that's something that I think should be on every thwomp in every game. And it's kind of a shame that Nintendo didn't do that with Mario Maker 2. Because you always have a little bit of guesswork you have to do with thwomps when you see them. And giving the thwomps arrow indicators helped a lot, because there's some areas like I see right here, where there's not really any way to see what's coming up ahead. So if you had to stack learning which direction each thwomp went on top of that, it would just be a nightmare. So really, really good move. I think this happens at the start of pretty much every section in this level, where I just die a few times over and over at the beginning, while I'm learning what needs to be done for it. Those clouds there, you definitely need to have more speed than I had in order to get a high enough jump to get on top of them. And then you just need to be very fast to get out of that thwomp's way. I almost made that loop around that thwomp work. The arrow also makes that thwomp on the left a little bit more visible. I came so close to being able to get in that final pipe on the first try there. Alright, made it in there that time. And I'm honestly reacting pretty slowly to these obstacles. I can see them, I'm just focusing only on that thwomp first. And I need to use these Koopas to spin on top of them and wait for the thwomp to come back where I can get back to it. Have to delay just a tiny bit to let that thwomp go past me. But I bounced on him twice, which made me be very slow to get onto the flying block. So I jumped off of it while I was at the top of its arc, hitting the spikes. That spike that's above the clouds is kind of scary, so I try to bounce off the thwomp. It's traveling up fast enough that it goes into my hitbox while I'm still traveling upwards, which prevents me from being able to spin off it a second time. That was another really close final trick of a room. Alright, now in here we have these very steep slopes leading right onto the carrot blocks. The steep slopes, they're not too bad, but they are a little uncomfortable to touch. Just didn't have the reaction I needed to get onto that 4 block again. And then that block blocked me. I'm really glad about these down thwomps. All of them have floor that they end up hitting, so I don't need to catch them in midair. That is a trick that I specifically have a very hard time with, and it did not end up showing up at all inside of this level. I came really, really close to getting this one, The problem that I had there was that I jumped off of the bottom carrot block too early. Just needed to let the thwomp move further back before I was able to jump over him. I like this first part of this room here, where I have to spin through these turn blocks. There's actually a few different ways of doing it. There, I just bounced over the thwomp and waited for it to go by before I spun off it again. There's another way that we'll see in just a minute to get past this obstacle. A good little coin indicator there, telling me I need to go off to the right to trigger that thwomp before hitting the other turn block. Tight damage boost. I just barely had iframes to go through that thwomp. And this part is cool that you can fall down and still save it. I just had these thwomps had a bad cycle with each other. And here I'm able to fall quickly and just duck underneath the thwomp. That was a frustrating death because I had just jumped up high enough to be able to see that spike, and I just ran straight into it. I was able to see that next steep slope, which worries me, and oh boy, is this the most frustrating thing ever. It's just, I can't move, I can't jump, I can't do anything, and I just need to get up to the top. I'd say the trick there is just to stay off the slope so that it can't sweep me away, keep jumping immediately so I'm not sliding around, and I finally get that orb at the end. So overall, that was a pretty nice level. It was a little on the long side, it had a lot of sections, but there was really nothing too crazy in any of them. By reaching the mountain summit, Mario has earned the respect of the Thwomp tribe. Turns out they're pretty cool after all. GG. Cool enough to murder me. My time at the end was 27 minutes and 40 seconds. That was good enough to put me in 8th place out of 16 racers who were able to finish. As always, I'm going to put out these videos showing my part of the RomHack race every week. Please subscribe if you'd like to see more here on YouTube. You can find me on Twitch and TikTok. My links are down in the description.
It's over!